Hey there, it's Heather, your stay-at-home savings supermom. I'm here making life work on one income without sacrificing the fun. From budgeting wins to grocery hauls, plus some bonus content once in a while, I've got you covered. Let's hop right in. Welcome back for another video. I am going to be unstuffing all of our bills envelopes and taking some money to the bank so we can make our bills or our June bill payments. So I also am going to be cash condensing in this video, and I'm going to be taking some money from different envelopes back to the bank so that we can put it in our high yield and accrue some interest while we are waiting for those longer term savings. So how are you guys doing? I am going to be uploading this on Thursday, so let me know if you have any plans this week. Let me know if you've had a good week so far. Do I have plans this weekend? I do. My sister-in-law and my nephew and my niece are coming over for a play date. My husband is going out of town, so it's just going to be us and the girls, and then we have people coming over every single day so that we can not be alone because we love company. Okay, so our mortgage should be $1,755. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 6, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 40, 45, 50, and 55. Perfect. So $1,755 for my mortgage. And I do use my bills money to cash condense all of my envelopes just to make it easier because I'm already going to the bank anyway, so we might as well just utilize what we have here. So I'm going to put right here where the money I'm returning for my mortgage is $1,755. And in this third column is the accounts that I put it in, and this is just solely for me and my husband, so we don't really worry about that side. Next is my gas and electric, and so we've got 51, 120, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 165. I did, my bill was 163, but I'm going to put 165 on there. And I don't know where I learned this, honestly. It might have been a mistake to begin with, but I learned that if we pay, so let's say for this month, for instance, my bill was $163.47. So I'm putting a full 165 in there because you can, when I go to pay my bill, you can click other and then put in whatever payment you're putting towards the bill. And so I'm putting full 165. And so that dollar and some change is going to hold into the next bill cycle. And it kind of acts as a discount or a prepayment. And it takes it off the next month's bill. So jokingly, last time I brought this up, I jokingly said that this is kind of like a budgeter's math, like girl math. This is budget math, and it's giving us a future discount for our future bills. And so that's just kind of something that I do. And it actually would be good too if you ever had a magic month or a little extra savings and you didn't really know what to do with it. You had a little extra money. Even if it's $5-10, you can save yourself the hassle for the following month. So let's say your bill is, for just S's and G's, your bill is $250 and you were able to save $260. And instead of just holding on to that $10 or not knowing what to do with that $10, just throw that onto your bill and they'll take it off automatically of your bill the following month. So if there's ever a time where you know for a fact that your next paycheck or your next month, you're going to be a little bit shorter and you can kind of put yourself ahead with bills, I recommend that. I think it's a good idea. So I could be, a one-man show standing by myself in that opinion, but I like it. So that's what I just do. And it's not ever anything more than $1 or even some change, but I still like doing that. Okay, so the next one is for our phone and internet, and that should be $265. So we've got 51, 152, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So $265. There are some people, some subscribers of mine that are new into the cash stuffing world. So if you are seasoned and you are already a cash stuffer, why don't you go ahead and leave some advice or some tips and tricks that you like that work specifically for your budget, but you love doing and that you recommend to other people, because I would love it if all of these new cash stuffers read all these comments and had all this advice. I think that would be really cool. So this next one is for loan, and it should be $385. So we've got 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 85. So $385 for my loan. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to go through the comments and see what works for some people. And obviously, if it is tailored to your specific budget and you know for a fact that it's something that you don't think other people would be able to do, then just make sure that you note that, just because we don't want to have, people intimidated or kind of, what's the word I'm thinking of? I guess just intimidated, because it can be overwhelming, especially if you're not disciplined. You can set yourself up for failure if you're not disciplined. So I would love to see the different people's advice. Subscriptions, it should be $135. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 25, 30, and 35. I have been personally doing cash stuffing for 4 years. I have not been filming all that time, but I actually learned on YouTube, and it was in 2021 when I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, and I had a bunch of time on my hands, and so I was doing all of this research, and I studied for about a year before I actually started doing it, and I haven't looked back. I have not done anything. I've definitely done things differently. I have adapted and evolved in the way that I cash stuff and the things that I do and the things that I save for. But just cash stuffing in general, I've been doing for 4 years, and it's been amazing, and I've been so successful at it, and it's just something that I love to do, and I'm so happy that I can turn this into a brand, and I love it. Okay, so water, I'm leaving out this $10 bill because we just put this in here, but this is for this month's bill. So we've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, and 88. My water bill was 86 and some change, but we have a $2 surcharge if we pay online, and so I just kind of add that to our little buffer there. So I'm going to put this $10 back in here, and we'll save that for the next bill, which is in probably July or August, I believe. Next is medical, and this should be $465. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So $465, and this is our health insurance. It's for it's for medical, dental, and vision. And it's for a family of 4, 2 kids and 2 adults. And yeah, so that is that. Next is car note. We need $700. Our car note is $699 and some change, and so I'm just gonna put 700 in and call it a day. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 640, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 676, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 700. Okay. So I still have money in here if you missed my reallocation for my completed challenges, which is the video just before this one I posted yesterday. I had completed some challenges that I allocated to a car note buffer. And a car note buffer I'm going to be using just in case I have those months where I'm struggling on getting the $700 together, whether I am short on the paychecks or the bonuses or whatever have you. I don't ever want to have I don't ever want to be behind on bills. I am a month ahead. I've always been a month ahead, and I want to stay a month ahead. So my plan is just to have buffers in those higher payments. I've never had an issue with my mortgage, but this car note, this is the first month that we're paying for it, and I don't want to ever be behind. So I just figured having that little buffer is going to help us, even if I never have to use it. So I'm going to just cash condense this so that we don't have to come back in the binder after the fact. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'm going to get $30. I'll do a 20 and a 10. And we have $37 total for a buffer. And then next, I did not put that down. So $700 for car note. Next is my credit card, and we've got 51, 150, 155, 56, 57, and 58. My credit card was 157 and some change. So I'm putting 158. And then my husband's was 104, I believe. And so we've got 110 for his. And then back here we have our bills buffer, and I'm just going to leave that as is just in case we have to kind of distribute it between a couple of different bills. So that's all for my bills binder. Now we're gonna go into my personal spending. My Klarna payment is $53, so I'm gonna pull out $53. I'm actually gonna pull out $55, and I've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've got $22, so I'm going to pull this for a 20 while I'm already in here. And then this $55, I'm gonna pull out for Klarna payment. And I'm gonna put this 22 back in here. And this is, I'm gonna be saving up for clothes because if you missed it, I did start a business binder, which I am going to be doing a Etsy cash stuffing and budget with me next week, I believe. But I did receive my very first Etsy payout, so I'm super excited for that. I'm gonna go back here to copays, and I do have a medical bill for $60, so I'm gonna pull out this $60 so that I can pay that. So $60 for medical bill. And then my back to school, we had $241. So I forgot to pull. Okay, so we're gonna put $200 in the bank. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 80, 90, and 200. Okay, just wanted to double check because sometimes 50s mess me up. Like I can count them, but I'm not like comprehending it. You know what I mean? I know I'm not alone. I know 50s trip up a lot of people. So 200 into the bank for that, and then 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm just gonna pull this 50. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm not pulling a 50. Whew, I'm glad I caught myself. So $40. 40, 40, 40. Okay, so 41 is gonna stay in here. And then I'm gonna pull two 100 prop holder. So $241, and that is correct. And then I know my daughter has over 100, so I'm going to update. I don't have a thing next to me, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. So I'm gonna put $100 into the bank, so she'll have now 286. So we've got the 100 right here, and let's see what we can do here. So we got 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. So let's see, 20, 40, 45, 50. So I'll grab a $50 bill. Perfect. And then I don't think I'm taking anything else, but this was $220 for property taxes. So I believe property taxes is in here. Okay, so I need to add $200. So this is gonna be $4,833 plus 200 is $5,033. And then plus 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68. And that is correct. Okay. So I'm going to take this $60 and I'm going to get a 50 and a 10. And then this is $200 right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all singles. And I'm obviously taking that to the bank. So property taxes. Put this back in here. So I'll put property taxes And then I'll put 200 because I put that in the bank. Okay, so I don't think I have to take anything else to the bank. So I think from here on out is just going to be cash condensing. And I already did my daughter Harper. So let's go in and see if we can do anything for Charlotte. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. So here I can do a 50, 20, 40, 45, 50. And then she has $359 total. Mine we already did. My husband, let's see. I don't think we can do anything. Nope. We already did back to school. Anniversary has nothing. Vacation has 2 10s. We can do a 20. Niece and nephew has $100. My dog has 80. Vet has 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 119. So we'll do 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And I'm sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking like crazy. It is, I have no idea why it's so squeaky. So 119 for my dog's vet appointment. My husband did take money out of here. He took, let's see. I had 92 and there's 70 left. So let's see what he took. 92 minus 70. He took $22. Okay. I'll have to update that tracker. Birthdays has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I'll leave a 10 and grab a 50. So $60 for birthdays. Copays doesn't have anything. Neither does that, neither does that, neither does that. Okay, that one's good to go. Okay, so this one, we've got 160, so I'm going to put $100. Actually, I'm just going to put this whole thing into car expenses. So 160. 160. Because if it's going to my high yield and I'm not using it, why not just put the whole thing? So 160 plus 164 is 324, and that is correct. So I'm just going to cross this off and do 324. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. I think I should just do that for property taxes too. So, making a mess of this, but there was 5101. Sorry if that makes you cringe, but I'm just going to put all of this in the bank. So 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. So we'll put 268. I first learned that from Kimmy at Asian Girl Budgets, where she just, at the end of the month or whatever, when she gets into the condensing, she puts pretty much all cash that she doesn't need, especially for long term. She just puts all of it in the bank, because if it's already going to work for you, you might as well let every dollar work for you. It makes so much sense. See, like earlier I was saying how I've been doing this for 4 years, but there's still things, and I know people have been doing this longer too. You're still learning, and you learn from other people, and I think that's why that's so, like, this community is so special, because you can think that you got this down pat, but you find a new creator, a new budgeter on YouTube or wherever, and they do something a little bit differently, and you're like, ooh, that can work for me too. And then you start working it in your own journey, and you're just flourishing because you took advice or inspiration from other people, and you're using it to cater to yourself, and it's just fantastic. So this is my girls' trip, and we're just going to condense this. I'm going to keep it in cash. So we got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 54. So I'm going to take all of this, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to grab a $50 bill. And then I don't think I can do anything here. Nope. I'm going to put this in the bank. So this is 10, 15, 16. So $16 for retirement, because why not? So let's see. So 26 plus 16. So that's going to be $42. Nothing there, nothing there. And then homeowners insurance, we've got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 1, 2, and 3. So $83. I'm going to put all of that away. So 93 plus 83 is 176. And then I'll clearly clean all that out and just redo it so it looks nicer, but just so that it's there. Okay, so let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just condense all of these. This is my $2 Tuesday. I know I've got so many singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So let's get 15. So $18 here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So I'll grab a 5. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Grab a 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll grab a 5. Okay, so that's good. This one desperately needs it. This is my Saving Saturday. So this one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab a 5. And that's good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that and get 25. Perfect. You still with me? If you are still with me, leave me a, let's do a green heart in the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. So let's grab a 20. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Grab a 10. I am not looking forward to counting all these singles. Whee! And then that one's brand new. Oh, that looks so much better. Now we're not hurting these beautiful handmade envelopes. That one's good. That one's good. I believe this one should be fine. Let's see. We started a lot of them for the first time, so this one I know. This one is 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's awesome. This makes me so excited to see how much, once we get to the very end, how much we can actually save. And let's see what is in here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 96. Let's see. 20, 40, 50, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Perfect. Okay. And then I don't think this one needs it, but we can always just check. This is my Christmas binder. That one's good. One, two, three, four, five. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twenty, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 44. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ten, 20, 25, 30. Got lots of 10s and 5s this time around. I'm actually kind of surprised. We can leave that for now. And that's it. All right. Oh, I do have to put this in my wallet still, but this was $30 for date night. So I'm going to do, it's a food truck rally, so I'm just going to do 10. So 10, 20, 30. Let's double check. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Perfect. Okay, so now the dreaded part is counting everything. So I'm going to speed you through, but put this aside. First, let's go ahead and count up what this all is, and that's how much this should be. So let's hope and pray it's all the same. Okay, I'm missing $10. I don't know if I miscounted here or miscounted here. I did double check this, so it might have just been miscounting here, but I'm not really worried about it. I'm not recounting it. It is $3:15 in the morning, so I am going to bed. That is fantastic. I love the end of the month so much. This is going to be my thumbnail. I can't even. Am I going to be able to get all this? Let's see if I can get all of this on the tray. Probably not. Let's see. Maybe. I think so, actually. Yep. Very, very tight in there. That's fantastic. That makes me feel so good. So, 5,158.68, whatever, is going back to the bank. And we have a ton of high yield savings going in, and just super, super excited. From here to here is all long-term savings. So I'm very, 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 very happy about that. Stay tuned for, I believe next week I'm going to do my first ever Etsy payout budget with me and cash stuffing. But other than that, I thank you so, so much for hanging out with me today. I know these ones are always a fan favorite. They are of mine as well, but they do tend to be a little bit longer. So if you are still with me, I appreciate you so much. And if you aren't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for more budget-friendly fun. Always remember, you are amazing, you are worthy, and you are more than enough. And I'll see you next time.